Hi everyone! Today we will see how you can add more months of satellite monitoring to existing farms and how you can pause and resume satellite monitoring of existing farms. So let's start with adding more number of months of satellite monitoring to an existing farm. The API endpoint is add extra months. We will search for add extra months to the satellite observation in the API documentation. Let's copy the endpoint URL. The URL needs to be pasted in the post section of Postman where the URL was already present. The details required in the request object are UID, field ID, and number of months. Use the field ID of the field whose number of months of satellite monitoring you want to increase. In the number of months, you need to pass how many months you want to increase it by like 3, 4, 6, or 12. Now we will change the number of months. Suppose we want to change the number of months to 2. So let's send the request. We have got the successful response. 2 more months have been added to this field for satellite monitoring. This is how you can add months to your farm. Now we will see how we can pause the monitoring of this farm. The endpoint is going to be pause monitoring. Again, you have to copy this endpoint URL and paste it in Postman. You can also just copy the part after the slash of the URL and paste it, because the rest of the part of the URL is the same. Now, we have entered the pause field monitoring data. The required data to pass is just the UID and the field ID. There is nothing else needed to pass, just the field. UID and field ID will work. We already have those details, field ID and UID. Let's click on Send. Yes, so now we have got the response. Field monitoring has been successfully paused for this particular field. This helps when you have a crop of, suppose, 3 months of cycle, but you have purchased the subscription for like 6 or 7 months, but now the crop is of 3 months. So you don't want to waste your extra 4 months. What you can do is you can pause the monitoring and resume it anytime. In this case, these endpoints are used, and you can create a UI for that so your user and farmer will have this kind of facility. Now, let's check how we can resume the field monitoring. Let's search for resume monitoring in the API documentation. We are just copying the part after the slash here and pasting it. The data required is similar, UID and field ID. We already have that. Let's check what response it gives us. It says, field monitoring resumed. Now, we have resumed the field monitoring. By following these detailed steps, you are now able to pause, resume, or add more months of satellite monitoring to any farm. See you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.